I wanted to say is that there's one time I was having a discussion with someone about Christianity and how it, and he said it benefits the community. I say it doesn't, and I brought up the fact that if someone comes out as an atheist, they're immediately ostracized and they're treated terribly by everybody around them. And the person was like, oh well, he's an atheist, so he left the community, and I found
that's some
very
AA success records bullshit right there. Oh, they're in the program as long as they're not drinking, and the moment they start drinking, we don't count them in our statistics. Level bullshit. Sorry. Yeah. Disagree, but continue your story, Neal. Sorry, that's what we think.
Okay. And then I basically said, well, he's still technically part of the community because he still lives in that general vicinity. And at that point, that guy just stopped talking to me. Yeah, but I wanted to know what you guys thought about that answer that he gave, and
sure.
is it a valid answer? And I mean,
well, when you're on the inside, it seems like it, but
as far as whether it's a valid answer, I would say he responded in the same language that you spoke, so points to him for that. But basically everything else, no.
Yeah, it's really, really crappy. And being here at the ACA and seeing people come in every single weekend, it's not uncommon to hear that people stayed in their churches a whole lot longer and that there are people that still go to church for fear of losing everything. It's not just the community that you're a part of. Some people risk losing their spouse, their children. I've seen stories and actually talked to people who risk losing their kids in custody disputes because they'd prefer to give the children to the religious parent. I have seen people lose their jobs. They get their job through their church, right? Maybe their boss is another church member or something like that. And there are people, heck, we had a caller last week of somebody who said that their boss was wanting to do Bible study and bringing it up regularly, right? And the idea that oh, wow, everything's so much better when are you kidding me? It is a depression that a lot of people go through when they're so involved in the church that's all that they have. You lose all of it. The cost of intellectual integrity, the cost of being honest with yourself and with others is high. And that's why when people do call in and they say, should I come out? We say, well, it depends. You're not going to get a big cupcake, for doing that. You get to live a more honest life. But if that's going to come at the cost of everything else, that is a tough call that I'm not going to force on anybody.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If you move to Austin, the ACA will provide you with a welcome cupcake. So there is that. But yeah, you got to do that.
Terms and conditions apply. Jamie provides the cupcake.
Terms and conditions apply. Cupcake not guaranteed. I will say, I agree. That happens a lot on this show. But yeah, no. When you form a community and part of that community is putting something above human beings, humanity, and human community, you've lost the script entirely. If you form a human community, it should be focused on human community and not fairy tales from the Iron Age.
Yeah.
Yeah, I totally agree.
Definitely. But it's important to bring up, and I'm really glad that you called in about it. I know that it seems like we hammer it home a lot here on Talk Heathen, the community aspect, but it's so freaking important. And it's just not brought up enough that we need to be there for each other and that we're creating that together. And the good news is we live in a time where we can do that for each other and not necessarily have to be neighbors, right? We can be here for each other no matter where you are. And, you belong here, man. And so does everybody else watching this, man. You're not alone. You belong here. So...
yeah, and I will say thank you, Neal, for having that conversation and standing up for us all.
Damn straight.
Mm-hmm.
Damn gay.
All right, man.
Wait, what?
Oh, sorry. He said damn straight in agreement, and I said damn gay in agreement.
Jimmy,
because it's Pride Week, so my gay related puns get to go on the air this week.
Do they?
I get you, man.
Change approved. Change approved.
All right, man. Take care, Neal. We're gonna move on to the next caller.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Bye.